What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. Let me get something straight right now. If Timbaland, yes, the legendary Timbaland, succeeds in making the first AI artist go platinum, then we as a culture, as a community, and as a creative force will have officially signed the death certificate for real music. I said it, I meant it, and I say it again. If an AI artist hits #1 on the charts, if a machine built by corporations outranks a human on the Billboard Hot 100, that ain't innovation, that's execution. That's a cold-blooded murder of every late-night studio session, every freestyle in a crowded living room, every note sung through pain, and every bass line built off real-life struggle. Now, I gotta start here because I'm from the South. I'm a musician, a creator. I know what it takes to build something from scratch with your own hands. And Timbaland,
that's not just anybody.
That ain't some rich tech who grew up in Silicon Valley. This is the man who gave us Aaliyah's 1 in a Million, who flipped Missy Elliott into Supernova, who lit up the industry with Genuine, Jay-Z, Ludacris, and Justin Timberlake. He's a sonic architect. But lately, Timbo been playing with fire. And now he's looking to burn the whole house down. He went online and said it himself. He's launching an AI artist called Tata. Then he had the nerve to say, oh, I'm just trolling, but let's have a real conversation. Nah, Tim, you ain't trolling. You testing. You testing how far you can go until the culture starts pushing back on the use of AI. See, he wants to call it A-pop, artificial pop. He calls it an expansion of creativity. But what he's really doing is building a door for labels to walk through. A door that leads to cheaper labor, no royalties, no contracts, and no conscience, no emotion, no struggle, no truth. And if you let that door stay open, trust me, they're gonna kick it down with an army of machines. Why pay a black kid from Atlanta with a story to tell when you can make a digital clone who never complains, never misses a studio session, and never demands ownership? Now let me talk to the people who think this ain't a big deal. I've heard that line before. I've heard it from streaming executives. I've heard it from label lawyers. I've heard it from vultures who don't even listen to music unless it comes with an algorithm breakdown. They said the same thing when they started auto-tuning people to death. They said the same thing when they put artists on 360 deals just to sell merch. And now they want to take the artist out of the art. Tell me how that makes sense.
Timbaland presents Tata, the AI pop star revolutionizing music. Get ready for a music revolution. Timbaland, the Grammy-winning producer, has teamed up with Rocky Mudliar and Zayd Pertillo to launch his very own AI entertainment company, Stage Zero. And guess what? They've already signed their first artist, Meet Tata, the AI pop star who's set to take the world by storm. Tata isn't just any ordinary AI creation. She's a living, learning, and autonomous music artist powered by Suno AI. With Timbaland handling the production, this new venture is being hailed as a whole new genre called A-pop. According to Timbaland, Tata is more than just an avatar or a character. She's the future of music and the first step towards a new generation of artists. A-pop is the next cultural evolution, and Tata is its first icon, he says. Rocky Mudliar adds that the artists of tomorrow won't just be human, but will also be IP, code, and robotics that are fully autonomous. That's what we're building at Stage Zero, he explains. Timbaland has been a vocal advocate for AI in music, stating in a recent interview with Billboard that the technology has come a long way in recent years. The technology of today is perfect for what this is, he says. What used to take me 3 months only takes me 2 days now. So, get ready for a new era of music, where AI and humans work together to create something truly unique and groundbreaking. Stay tuned for more updates on Tata and the A-pop genre.
British DJ Shy FX said it best in Timbaland's comments. This ain't trolling. These are decisions. And these decisions come at a cost. A cost to independent artists fighting to be heard. A cost to producers grinding in a room right now. A cost to black culture who has been the engine of musical innovation, but never the owner of the vehicle. And let's not forget, this is not the first time Timbo did this. He already got flamed for trying to do a song with Biggie, AI voice. And now he's teaming up with a company whose founder said out loud that his goal is to replace musicians. Not support them, not empower them, not collaborate with them, replace them. Producer West Beat spoke for a whole generation when he said this feels like a slap in the face. You sacrifice holidays, miss funerals, give up time with your kids, and after all of that, the goalpost moves. Now you ain't just competing with other humans, now you competing with machines too. Rob Markman dropped truth too. Mickey Mouse is not AI. Bugs Bunny ain't AI. They were created by humans. They were voiced by humans, written by humans, illustrated by humans. Stop comparing art to algorithms. But here's the real irony. Timbaland thinks he's building the future. But if this AI artist goes #1, goes platinum, then Timbaland himself just became replaceable. You think AI gonna stop with the singers? Nah, Tim, they coming for you next. Why pay you for beats when they can train a model on your whole catalog? Why pay a producer who breathes, who needs rest, who wants residuals, when they can push a button and get 100 Timbo beats in an hour? And when that happens, you're gonna hear the same words from those executives you dealing with now. It's not personal. It's just technology evolving. It's a new era of music, but you'll be on the outside looking in, just like the rest of us. So I'm calling it right now. If Timbaland's AI artist succeeds, if this thing goes platinum, if it hits #1, then we have officially witnessed the beginning of the end. And without soul, music is just noise. Without people, music is just a product. And without reality, music is just a lie we convinced ourselves to love. Now look, I'm not against innovation. I'm not against technology. I'm not even against experimentation. But if we don't put guardrails on this thing now, if we don't stand up for human artists, if we don't protect the very essence of the music, then one day soon your kid's gonna be growing up in the world where the hottest rapper is a QR code. And when that happens, you won't just be losing music, you'll be losing memory. You'll be losing meaning. You'll be losing the culture. And we'll be sitting around saying, I remember when people used to sing. So Timbaland, with all due respect, we need to reconsider. Because if you don't, you might just go down in history as the man who produced the last song that still had soul. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.